I'm using a vintage 50mm Super Takamura 1.8, one of the radioactive ones. It's an M42 screw mount. I got it on a Sony ILCE 5000 that I got used from some place in Georgia. Everyone knows that place in Georgia, Smyrna, Georgia. Today's August 5th, 2020. I got hammered by hurricane in your face. I didn't go to work today. I told my boss I'm not going in. They were saying it was going to be 1 inch an hour, floods, flash floods, power outages, trees down, winds gust to 50 miles an hour. And all morning there was like, it was heavily overcast, but it was really nothing really that I could determine. You know, there was some rain, it would stop, it'd be heavy again, then stop, but it was perfectly still up until around noon. Then the wind started kicking in, and still off and on rain, like it'll rain like a fire hose was shooting at your house and nothing. So I understand Philadelphia, Delaware, South Jersey, they got hammered. I'm in North Jersey, next to the New York border. So I don't know, I missed out on a lot of rain so far. The wind, they were talking about sustained winds of 41 miles an hour with gusts even higher. I'm looking out the window right now and the trees are going like this, you know, and it's still overcast, heavily overcast. It never got bright today. It's about 71 degrees out. That's Fahrenheit. Oink, oink, meow, buck, 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 buck. That's the coronavirus FAN, which is funny animal noises. I even got a funny animal sitting next to me, my cat. So I chilled out with him. I had some brew, so I'm good. I got some gasoline for my generator. I'm not going to hook it up even though the power went out. The lights flickered like 10 times, shut off for a couple seconds, came on again, but now it's been quite a while, so I guess the power's out for a significant amount of time. So, you know, I told my boss exactly what I told you. 1 inch an hour rain, flash floods, high winds, trees down, power outages. And, Murph the Durf, King Murphy, he declared a state of emergency. So that's in my favor. And if I go to work tomorrow and say, Mike, you're CS is short for chicken shit, I'll say it was state of emergency. The Gooberman told me to stay off the roads. You know, I was an honest citizen. So that's very important. Current events, fuck current events, fuck BLM, fuck George Floyd, fuck Biden, fuck his VP, whoever it is, fuck Trump, fuck them all. Michelle Obama says I should vote like my life depends upon it. But the only problem is everyone I'm going to vote for is a fucking asshole. So whether I vote or not, my life is still going to be fucked up. It's still going to be fucked up. Think about it. They want to put a black woman in to be vice president so when Joe Biden gets kicked out or dies, she becomes president. But how come a black woman can't make it on her own running on the Democratic ticket? Why do you need an old white guy, right? Everyone knows Joe Biden is corrupt and crooked and demented, but yet they're going to put him on the ticket because he's not Trump. This is how fucked up the United States is. I wish I could get out of this country and go somewhere else where people are normal. But where is that? China? People are normal in China? Russia? People are normal in Russia? Argentina? Venezuela? You name it. Tell me where people are normal. Iceland? I don't know. You know, I wish Trump had bought Greenland. I would have moved there already. Hung out with the polar bears. You know, in an ice cave somewhere. But, you know, current events is messed up. The United States is pretty messed up. All I know is I like looking at the stars at night. I like to take pictures of the moon. I like to take pictures of nature stuff. And then this normal stuff that, you know, like you got to walk by something 100 times and finally you realize this thing is there and you take a picture of it. So I got a job. I don't know how long it's going to last. Is there going to be World War III with China? What's going down with China? You know, should I learn Mandarin and start hanging out with Chinese people just to get in good with them? Or should I should I learn to speak jive and hang out with black people, getting good with them? White people fuck anybody. They even fuck their own kind over. White people, they're the most evilest. I'm white, so I should know. You know, suppose you work at a company and you have a friend or relative, you want that job, but there's no openings, you're going to fuck the guy over next to you and make him quit or get him fired just so you can say, oh, by the way, my friend or relative would fit into this job. That's what white people do. They do that shit. And they're clannish within their clan, but, you know, what is their clan? How do you get into their clan, you know? So, white people will fuck anybody over. Oh, they'll fuck you and they'll fuck you over. That's what they'll do. So, you know, 100 days to the election. I'll just be glad when it's over. So we could start Civil War 1.9. People say it's Civil War 2.0. No, we didn't finish the last one, so it must be Civil War 1.9 or something. The next one will be, oh, we got to skip that. We got to go to Civil War 3.0. That's what we got to do. So, you know, it's just people are wacky, you know. Did I get lucky with the hurricane in your face? Maybe I did. You know, I heard the Carolinas got hammered. Like I said, Delaware got hammered, Maryland, Philly, and that whole Pennsy area, and South Jersey. And like I'm telling you, it rained hard for like 15 minutes and stops. It rains hard, it's 15 minutes. The wind comes and you see the trees go like this and then it stops. And I still glad I didn't go to work. I mean, I got to drive 30 miles. It's down a lot of side streets because the highways are chocolate chapuca, you know. So, but even the side roads are chocolate chapuca. And even on a good day, it's just a marginal ride, which means it's barely acceptable. As opposed on a day like this, it'd be horrendous. So I don't know if I'd stayed to 3:30 and I had an hour ride to get home, 4:30. What are the roads going to be like? Some of them are going to be blocked, there's going to be detours, you know, and then maybe what would take an hour might take you 90 minutes. Oh, I was coming home from work yesterday and I had to go a detour for 10 minutes because they were stringing some wires across the road. So they blocked traffic. We used to go up this country road. It was a 10-mile ride, you know, up and down, and then we got back in the same road. So we had to go 10 miles to go 2 miles. It was like one of those roads. It was like a big V, this road. So, okay, if I'd known it, I could have bailed out at another road and went up a different way, but I didn't know it, you know. So, well, but at least, you know, there was a lot of traffic yesterday, believe it or not, as opposed to because of the virus, traffic's been light. So, but everyone was moving, you know, everyone wasn't sightseeing and doing like 10 miles on a limit. Everyone wanted to do the speed limit or a little bit more. So I got home like 10 minutes late, which is no big deal. But that could have happened anyway, you know, because you never know what's going to happen on the roads. You get stuck behind some guy who's going slow and you catch every red light. And when a guy finally makes his left or right, get out of your way, another guy pulls in front of you and goes slow, you know, or something. So, so I'm just glad I stayed home for a hurricane in your face. And, you know, talking about current events, I'm not going to talk about current events too much because it seems pointless. You're a person like me, you have no power. If you're a white guy, white guys have been marginalized and they've been isolated. You know, there's no lone wolf club that you can hang out, or blacks have their blackness and that brings them together, and they could be used by Marxists or communists to overthrow the United States government. You know, personally, I never oppressed black people. You know, I had a black girlfriend many years ago, but I never mixed in with black people since then. She was from North Carolina. She was totally chill. But then, you know, a lot of people around here are totally intense. Or even if they act like they're cool and everything, they still got that I've been oppressed and in the back of their mind sort of a thing. So I didn't understand this woman. She was just so cool. She was like laid back. I said, damn, if everyone was laid back like her, man, the world would have been a lot better. And I mentioned this many times. When she was annoying, it was because she was a woman, not because she was black. So, so I'm going to start posting a lot of pictures of cloud time lapses, the stars time lapsing. I'll probably start posting weird videos of traffic. There's this guy Serpensa and Sea Milk. They ride motorcycles around in Asia, and they talk over intercom while riding their motorcycles, and they discuss current events. So I have a dash cam, but I turned the sound off, but I think I can turn the sound on. I start giving commentary with traffic. You might be the same traffic every day, going back and forth to work, but it's always can you have comments about what maybe current events is, and we'll see how that works out for a while. I may do a hyperlapse too with that, where it records in real time, but I'll just process the video to speed it up, so like a ride that takes 40 minutes only takes like 10 minutes, and I'll just have some short chit chat over it.